Let me get this set up here. Yeah, way. So there's that. Mic's on. Looks like it's outputting. Everybody's streaming. All right. So the last night I got made hell of progress on the duo action system, which again is where two units coordinate their animations together to create a cool effect like you're about to see here. Wait. Maybe if I have a getter setter, this should allow. I don't know why that started playing. All right. So essentially it's the duo animation system to where they can, I can do finishers or like coordinated or animations between two units. So that's what I did, but right now it doesn't. I need to have him kind of inch up a little bit maybe. And then I'm going to introduce sound. I'm going to clean up the animation so it looks better too. So if you look like at the, well, let's look at the feet from an ortho perspective. Now if I, so one, he's kind of hovering a little bit. I want to pin his feet to the ground. The unit here, another problem is the unit, after the duo animation, his feet will no longer be on the Y coordinate. It'll be on 0, which should be up a little bit, I think. But that's not nothing I'm worrying about right now. Where the hell did I go? Okay, so now if I zoom out a little, I'm just going to analyze the animation. So the back foot's dipping. The front foot is actually really good. Needs a little work. But I'm going to make sure the feet stay connected to the ground. What I could do is if I played this on the hit layer, so the hit layer is masking the feet. No, I don't want to do that. There's a lot of good foot movement I need in there. I'm gonna have to clean the animation up. That's the answer here. Oh, there's another thing. I gotta delete the damn melee weapon off him. Let me do that first. Tired of seeing that pop up. So on a normal unit, when you do a melee attack, it will show your melee weapon that's currently on your rig. Now a werewolf doesn't really have, whatchamacallit, a weapon that he uses because of his claws. So all these I want to get rid of. Yeah. No, I don't want to get rid of them, do I? Let's see if I can just do that. Because another thing I've done is I wrote a bone parenting script. that's going to solve my bone, these being inside the armature. Because I hate having stuff down in the armature. Um, it's a pain in the butt. Every time I create a new unit, I gotta put, or every time I swap out the 3D model, I've got to reposition, or I got to put these in here. So if I can get rid of them being here, in the prefab state. So my bone parenting script, actually, let me go ahead and get that made real quick. Bone parenting. This would be a unit script. So bone parenting. After I do this, I'll clean up the animation. So my goal today is clean up the animation, apply sounds to the animation, get the action camera working for the animation. So like the camera's gonna be looking down his hand, and then as his hand comes back, the camera's gonna follow it, and it's gonna be looking down towards the victim or the person they're attacking. So like the camera will come back like this, looking down the hand at the target, and then it's gonna cut from there down to behind the target, and the werewolf's gonna go crazy on him. It's gonna look good. Yeah, yeah. I got this new lamp that leans over my desk, but I don't have it on. All right, what was I doing? Bone parenting. So essentially what this is going to do is constant. I want it constant. So so the problem I have with the fact that I'm an indie dev and I've got my rigs or models from different artists is the bone naming is not always the same. So this one's our hand. Wonder what theirs is. Pelvis, spine one. Yeah, hand R. So different models from different artists, the rig is named differently. So I need to be able to, when I attach this script, because instead of putting the objects on the hand bone, these things right here, I'm going to put a script up here on the unit, or probably underneath the unit on an object. And it's going to have a list of, oh yeah, it's nothing to fix. I don't know why it's down there. So public string right hand bone name equals, we're just gonna default it to hand underscore R. Now the left bone. So every model, every unit can use this script, and then even if they have a different mesh and armature from a different artist, I can still parent these things to the right bone. So all those, the gun mount, the shoot point, the melee weapon slots or mount points or game objects here that I use to hold the stuff and put it in the hand, these will dynamically on startup go from my script up here into the rig. And I will no longer have to, when I make new units with new rigs, different rigs, I don't have to do anything to the rig. I never have to get in here to tweak anything. My startup script will parent everything and I'm good. So yeah, that is the goal. That is the goal. And I think I should be able to achieve it. It may during the reparenting or me getting it out of the rig, the positionings may be off. So I got to watch out for that though. But let me just finish this real quick. This is the biggest hindrance, like the most painful step that I got to do. I actually don't need spine one yet. But I'll keep it here just in case. So now I can get I can mount to 3 different bones. I can just change the name of the bone to, oh wait. Actually, since these can be, no, I'll keep it right hand. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. So now those are the keys. And instead of doing this, we're doing this. So whatever you have in the inspector is what it's going to go after. It's going to add it to this dictionary with the objects that belong to that bone. Then I'm going to loop over the dictionary and I'm going to parent every object in the list in the dictionary to parented bone. Hold on a second. This is flawed. No, it isn't. Okay. It's iterating over it right here. Okay. Parent to bone, find bone. All right. So that's done. I'm going to create empty under the unit. Bone parenting. Bone parenting. So now all we have to do is give it the rigs root transform, which is usually this guy, I believe. Yeah, that's what it's going to be. So here's the rig root. It's going to search down for the bones. So I'm going to get back in here. I'm going to grab these out. Even though I don't need that, I'm going to take it. Copy. So I'm going to hit Control Copy. And I'm going to put it under the bone parenting. And then on the bone parenting. So let's make sure the gun points. Right. Shit. No, that's fine. This is fine. The bone parenting's down there, so these things will be down there. Fuck, I don't like that. It's going to look weird in the editor now. Well, it looked weird in the editor anyways. All right. So for objects to the right hand, I'm going to select all these and put them in there. And since this is the hand, this is the name of the hand for this model, is hand R. So I'm going to take these. Delete them. God, I don't have to fix this later. Disable them all. No, wait, let me think through this. I'm going to do this later. I don't want to do this right now because this is something that I will get to. The groundwork is there. So I'll come back to this. What I want to do now is clean up on the animation event received yesterday. We were doing on event. So what I realized I was doing with I'm probably making my animation event receiver less performant, because everyone that subscribes to on event has to react whenever any event happens. Whereas if they were subscribing to, well, I'll show you an example. So this is how I do it now. I take the event name and then I check to see if it matches something, and then I fire off the event. And anyone that's subscribed to on animation event will get this, and they will check to see if it matters to them. But that means every one of these events means everyone with an animation event subscriber is getting the event. Now, if it's say a werewolf specific one, actually play sound event. Play sound event. Public void on play sound. And this is going to be a string. I guess we'll just go with event name. So audio manager dot instance dot play one shot. And this is going to be the event name and then the position shit. So this is okay. This is not, I'm not going to do the audio here. Duh. This is the event manager. This is going to invoke a new event. So I'm going to move away from every event being raised by this guy. I may keep these guys here for now, but basically I'm going to do this on play sound event. Oops, let me do. So now that now that I know this is the only one, the name of the sound to play will come through here. And then I'm going to basically say on play sound, invoke this, you know, it'd be really awesome here, instead of passing the animation event receiver, I pass the unit. And then I don't have to do that. So I'm going to get component unit. If unit is not equal to null, well, let's just do it in ternary. Unit equal to null. then this, else unit. Yeah. All right. And invoke, I'm going to do, or after that, we're going to do this. Is that all the info? I just need to send on play sound. Your event name will always be the sound in the fmod bank. So yeah. So whenever we get the on play sound event, the string that gets passed in is going to be, oh, where is it at? String melee. So the function that's going to get called is the name here. So on play event, taking in a string. Oop. What the hell? So, and then this is going to be the sound that I want in the fmod bank. So let's open fmod. So this is how I do my audio, is with fmod. So combat, we need to add, this is going to be specific to the werewolf. Okay, I got it. So we're going to do a new event in combat called Werewolf. Hit. I'm going to call it slash. We'll call it a werewolf attack. So we're going to assign it to the master bank real quick. Now it's assigned. We're going to come in here. We're going to add a timeline. And here we're going to add multi-instrument. No, wait. Add audio track, multi-instrument. There we go. So now I need to go get my sounds. For that, I'm going to open up a separate project and just going to create a new one. Sounds. Because I don't want to dump 1,000 different sound files into my project. That should do it. So what I'm going to try to find is different werewolf attack sounds, and then I'm going to put all of them here in the multi-instrument, and it's going to randomly pick between it when I call this guy. When I say, hey, give me the werewolf attacks SFX or sound effects, it's going to pick between one of the many sound or attack slashes. So I'm looking for slash or a kind of melee, like a werewolf hit attack animations or sounds. And then, so while that's loading, I'm going to go back here. So we're on the enemy werewolf. So for versus 1, cock back, maybe like a right there, we emit a sound. So we're going to create a new animation event. Did I fuck this up? Oh wait, that's right. What am I looking for? Yeah, I did. I fucked this up. On event, leave that one alone. That's the end of the attack. So now if I go and animation event, why does it look, why is my inspector look like that? All right, so we're going to play the sound here. No function select. What is this shit? So it's frame 13. So let's go out of preview mode. I don't understand why this is being a bugger, but let's do this. Let's switch back to the one in the FBX, because I know it's going to behave right. So go here. There we go. All right, now I should be able to select him in the animator. Go to, shit, it's read only, but can I add? So weird, like, oh, now it's working. Okay. Okay, weird. That's really weird. I don't know why I did that. So on play sound, and now it's going to be, oh man. Audio manager. Awake, play, stop, play one shot, find all references, reload. So it's going to be event colon. This is the format right here. So I'm going to say event. And it's going to be werewolf attack instead of rifle reload. And that will allow me to play the sound based off of the animation event. Okay, so now let's get our sounds. I think I have a werewolf sound pack, I hope. Awesome. Oh, Luvako, what's up, my man? Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh man, I've been doing some cool shit, man. Some cool shit. Um, it's I've created a duo animation system. So let me see if I can test it real quick. Where the werewolf has an attack that has a corresponding hit animation for the whoever's being attacked. So it coordinates. So there's two animations going to, yeah. So this hit animation was made specifically for that attack animation. And now this is I've got this the way I've got this now where you can set up a duo animation between two unit or two whatever real easily through a config. But I'm still putting the final polish on this one. So we're going to clean up the animation, the attack animation. I'm going to add sound to it. And then I'm just going to continue to polish this until it's perfect. So he was doing this one. So I go here. No, no, I'm just hitting in turn and letting him go and he attacks me. I hit in turn and then he takes his turn and he attacks me. I've created a force attack animation because the werewolf has a bunch of different attacks. Actually, let's see. On here, I'm going to set force to 0. And now I'm going to do it again. Now we'll see some different attacks each time. And we'll bug out. Ah, shit. Okay, here comes the consequences of converting all. So I went from the melee attack action, went from a state machine with a timer. It said, hey, you're about to hit, you're attacking, and it'll wait, and then it'll end the action after so long. And now I converted it to an animation event. At the end of the animation has to tell the melee action it's done. So I've got to apply that to all 10 of the animations for the werewolf. So I'm just going to force him back to here for now. This is the better way to do it because the melee action lasts exactly as long as the attack animation. Anyways, the 10th animation is fixed or working. This is how you do it. You say, hey, the 10th animation has a target duo animation. Here's the ID and here's the offset so I can move them to line them up better if I need to. And then this here will get sent to the melee target unit. Whoever you're targeting will get this number and it will tell them, hey, oh, I'm part of a duo action. So I got to play my hit animation at the same time. So because and that means I can do it for any of the melee actions, any 10 of them a unit can possibly have. I can provide a duo action via this system here and the animator with 0 code really needed. Okay, so we're close to sound. I need monster sounds. Battle sound library. Monster sound pack. Tax grunts. Roars. Let's see what this has got. It might have what I need. Damn, that's a lot. Miscellaneous roar, monster calls, monster attacks, creature vermin. It's a list of all the sound files in this Unity asset right here. So that's what I just imported. I'm going to go through these and see if we can find some decent sound effects for the werewolf. I know there's a werewolf audio pack, but I bet you I've already got something that's good enough. Like right here, the Yeti Sasquatch Skunk Ape audio pack maybe might work. We'll see. This is the benefit of owning 700 different Unity assets. I collect them like Pokemon. Electric Boogaloo. Yeti, Sasquatch, Skunk Ape, Electric Boogaloo 2. So I need hit animations. I need human paint, hit sounds. I need, what do I need? The initial takedown, whenever he knocks you down the first time, I think I'm going to play a sound for that. Oh, it jumped it there. Like thump or something. We'll see. Electric Boogaloo. I actually thought about a lead up to this is have him do the roar animation and then attack. Actually, yeah. Yeah, I kind of want that to happen, honestly, because I've only got one duo animation for the werewolf, and I've got 2 for the vampire, and I've got none for, well, I think I may have some for the zombie. All right, so that's all imported. So let's go down here and no. Not impressive. all these attacks just them making grunts? No attacks for Monster 4? Not a fan so far. These are like guttural sounds. Well, I guess I'm asking for monster sounds, not hit combat sounds. Audio clip combiner tool. Magical weapons, fiber clips, hunters. From damage types of flesh. There we go. There we go. That probably will do. My the sound guy I'm working with, he did do Foley for the Wendigo before I converted to this project and dumped HDRP. So he's going to be doing Foley, but I just need something to stand in here. Fight sounds like fist slams. I love that artwork there. Fight sounds, no. Universal. Let's try this one. Walk on through Electric Boogaloo. I probably will do some audio clips like voice files that'll play in the game randomly here and there for certain things, but I don't know what yet. Like I'll be an NPC in the bunker that's walked on through Electric Boogaloo. You reload that domain, Unity. That's all you know. That's all you know how to do. Well, hold on just a sec while that's loading. Alrighty. It's still going. So once I have a few good hit sounds, then so I can go ahead and do the animation events, right? Copy you. Pretty good. Yeah, those are pretty good. I might, yeah, if I don't find one soon, I might use that. The flesh ones has me. I want the flesh sound. Oh my god, the blood. We're gonna emit some blood too. That's an okay. So let me get my to-do list properly updated here. So we did that. Now we're going to add sound events. So weirdly enough, if the player knows, well, the on play sounds pretty generic, right? Blood events. So anyways, the same time that I'm making the sound effect, I'm going to spawn a blood particle effect. And then, yeah. So do I have good blood? I know I got blood, right? That's a pretty good one right there. I don't like the shape of the blood so much, though. Fuck was that? Alright, if that's all your blood is, I don't need... That one's actually pretty good. You can see it. Blood shape straight. Oh, that one's good. It does appear, so if I'm like spawning it right on the chest, it's shooting out behind. So I'm gonna rotate it, probably 180. That was called Blood Shape Splash Small. Yeah, small's better. That looks good. Okay, so that's going to be our blood splatter. So let me go ahead and stop. Perfect. All right, so how let's find our sound effect. All right. Sound library, combine clips, demo, battle, flesh. Where's the flesh? Fist. Sword on flesh. That's funny. They're both named Flesh, but fist on flesh. Not as punchy as I'd want. That's pretty good. Those are pretty good sounds right there, honestly. Arrow flesh. X1. Almost once. Let me see what the combined clips sound like. Ah, that's what there we go. So I want, let's see what the fist sounds like now. These are really good right here. I don't want to hear the claw. Damn, they really went all out. Jesus, Lord of mercy. It didn't have the tinking. Really like those two. Wait. So from here to there, so 50 to 50. Hey Pump Star, how's it going, man? Working on the old video game. So if we open Fmod Studio, we bring this over. What was it, 50 to 58? 57. Oh, my day's going good, man. How's yours? Working on some werewolf attack animations and sound effects. It's these. So what's up, Sinbad? So what we're doing right now is getting the sound effects into Fmod so we can play them. Where'd my window go? Weird. Oh my gosh. Get out of here. All right, so now we got them in here. So let's so now if I hit play, wait. There we go. You see now it's Fmod is going to randomize between the different sounds. Yeah. So one, I can do fade ins. You can do you control all your different stuff with audio here in Fmod, and then you just call it via string in Unity from the sound, like you call it from the sound bank. But this is a really handy one. So this is one sound event, and it randomly picks between these. So the werewolf animation will always kind of sound dynamic and different each time. So now let's save this. Now I'm going to Control Shift, build all platforms, Control, and this updates it in Unity. So I've just now updated Fmod in my Unity project. So Fmod's updating right here. So now I've got that new sound file. So I'm going to come back to, so if I hit play, yeah, it's a asset. You get off the asset store. It's the Fmod integration or whatever it is. But a lot of games like Project Zomboid, a lot of big games use Fmod for their sound. It makes life simpler. So far, I've really liked it. And it means everything that I'm going to use is in that bank, and then I can clear out all the other files eventually. All right, so now whenever he hits, we're going to hear those sound effects after I've wired up the animation clips. So let's get it. Alrighty. So we want what am I thinking here? So I'm going to piggyback off the play sound animation event to play my blood create the blood prefab. But I'm probably going to separate them in the end. But for now, for testing purposes, that's what I'm going to do. All right. So we need to go to the versus attack. So let's blow this guy up here. Boom. Right here, I want animation events. And then it's going to be where is it at? Just had it. Oh, it's right there. Oops. Oh, shit. So this is how you reference the sound in the bank. So it's event, semicolon. And then if you look at the structure of my folders over here, SFX, combat, werewolf attack. So I'm going to make this werewolf attack. And this is how the animation event is going to know what sound to play at this frame. So that's the first one. I wish I could copy. Haha, perfect. And again, this is going to play a rant. Oh, wait, werewolf attack. Copy. And now we're going to go to the next point in the animation that is going to be an attack or a sound. And we'll do it right there. Paste. There. Paste. Right there. Paste. I love animation events. They're so badass. Did I paste? Yes, I did. Paste. Paste. Ah, come on. Ah, there we go. I don't know why that one's giving me trouble. Bastard. Paste. Now I actually want to play a different sound effect for this one. Like, oh, and another thing is I almost think I'm going to, instead of making this bounce the player's body a little bit off the ground higher, it bounces it higher. I'm going to make the player actually, whenever it does this, he's going to flip the body up. The player's going to recover, backflip, and land on their feet. And that's the end of the thing. So every time the player, whenever he does that, he actually flips the player up into the air and the player just lands on his feet right in the tile, I think. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Anyways, where's the sound going to be for this guy? So we'll start it there. Yep, you can stream on X. I use Restream.io to Restream.io and OBS, and I can stream. I'm streaming to Torvo. I don't even know what this website is, but I'm streaming to it instead of Kick. X, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch all at once. Yep, pretty handy tool. Pretty handy. All right, did I add my animation event? We're going to do it right there. All right, so that should be the end of him. And I might do like a grunt here. Or when he's like, wait, what the fuck is he doing? I don't know. We'll just get the attack sounds going for now. So every time, every frame here should key out to the werewolf. Crap. What am I thinking here? How you doing, Vampire? Your game looks cool, man. I'm actually got a vampire theme going on too. The vampire cause basically. Let me give you a rundown real quick of the game. Well, vampire castle suddenly appeared, causing the calamity and the end of the world, and all its minions, werewolves and zombies and stuff, took over and destroyed the world. And you're in your bunker, holed up and trying to survive as long as you can, but you got to go out into it and avoid the vampire. Is like Mr. X or something. You want to avoid him at all costs. The werewolves and zombies you can handle, but the zombies are easy. Werewolves suck, and there are going to be some other bad guys. But it's a turn-based kind of survival strategy thing. You go out into the world, extract, loot, and extract back to the bunker. Ooh. Yep. This image right here really kind of sums it up. Like, here's the vampire in the background in the middle there, and then you got the werewolves and all the other things. So it's kind of like a zombie survival, but you got, you know, other creatures and mixed in with it. So right now I've got the werewolf attack duo animation working. Now to get the sounds going, we're going to subscribe to this event. On the, where are we going to do it? The melee action is going to subscribe to it. I guess it makes most sense for the melee action to handle this logic. So, and I've already got the animation event receiver. So now all I got to do is wire up to my new event. What the hell was the name of it? On play sound event. Oh, I'm dumb. Sorry. On play sound event. There we go. So now we're going to, for now, I'll worry about the blood particle effect next. Let's just get the sound going. So audio manager dot instance dot play one shot. Get out of here. One shot. This is going to be attack, and it's going to be at the unit dot get world position. The cool thing about Fmod too is it does 3D sound for you. So I can say, hey, play this one shot at this position in the world, and based off of where the camera is and all that, this will affect the volume. So if a one shot fires off, 30 meters away from you, Fmod's going to handle that 3D audio stuff for me. So now we should be able to hear the sound. Let's see. I think I may have a rain background effect still. That's why the sound off. All right. Nope. Okay. So I'm gonna put a breakpoint here. And play sound event. Oh wait, I never invoke. No, I do invoke. Well, let me show you the bunker real quick. And I'll wrap that back up or finish that up in just a second. But this is kind of like the home base for the players. And then the world map's in here. Yeah, I didn't trust the Unity audio default implementation. So this is the beginning bunker. All this is kind of stand-in art right now. I may go for a top-down look instead of a side view, but this is the war table. And again, all this is stand-in art. This is going to look way cooler. It's going to be a big, crazy castle back here. Your bunker will be down here, like different sections of the city. These will be randomly generated levels here that you can go loot. And then there'll be a handmade level that is on a cooldown timer for gathering stuff. But you can run these random generators anytime you want. And then you're trying to take over these spots and set up defenses and keep the vampire back. But the vampire is sending out the werewolves and the zombies to tear down your your defenses. So like you'll set up a shitload of crosses or some shit, I don't know. And they'll eventually, if you don't maintain it or clear out, they'll break it down and take back areas. So you're trying to work your way back here, but it's ultimately a roguelike survival kind of experience. So that's the war table. Here's hydroponics and agriculture, where you grow your food. Eventually, once you get it, these rooms you got to kind of fix or build out. IT, communications, intelligence room. Your vehicle bay over here is where eventually you'll start out on foot, and you can only bring back what's in your backpack. But once you get a vehicle, you can go hit a randomized location or a location, loot, extract, dump all your inventory into the vehicle, go to the next position or place, loot more, dump in the vehicle, and then come back to the bunker with bigger hauls. So vehicles will really help out in that aspect. And then down here's water storage and purification, but the camera's broke. I can't get in there. I got to fix that transition. So that's your bunker, like where you come back, you work on your units. I got like a little gym area I'm building out for him over here. There'll be like an armory kind of thing here. So still a lot to do. Exactly. Anti-vampire golf cart meta, yes. Yes. All right, so we're going to set breakpoints and see why we didn't fire off. On play sound. This should work. So attach to Unity. Hit play. I need to set them side by side again, so I don't have to hit in turn twice. Okay, so that did work. Huh. So it is working. Huh. Well, okay. Maybe I just don't have... Oh, my sound's not on. There we go. Okay. Let's, shit. There we go. Animation event driven sound effects. How you like them? Yeah, that end one, I want like a different sound for that last one. That's so fucking cool. I love animation events. Okay, so now the action camera in game is this. We're gonna fix it up and make it really badass. Like it's gonna follow back his hand and it's gonna do cuts and it's gonna do some John Woo camera stuff when he's doing this instead of this. So I'm gonna fix the action camera next, is what's on my list. All right, so if we select our guy here, we go to the attack animation and we come back to right here. this is going to be, we're going to follow the hand back from the start like this and end up like looking down the hand, and then it's going to cut instantly over to here, and then we're going to start getting waylaid. And then I think for the last bit, I'm going to probably come around to here. And again, instead of the player bouncing on the ground for that upper slash, that big one, I think I'm going to make her just gracefully, like she gets hit, goes up, and backflips and lands on her feet, and that's the end of the duo animation. Like she recovers. Now that's going to take me a little bit of time because I got to delete the last keyframes and then redo the animation. But I think it'll look really good. So like right here, when it backflip, like flips up and on her feet, maybe. I don't know. That's extra polish. Maybe I'll do. We'll see. All right. So now we got the sound. I want to get some werewolf guttural noises kind of playing too. Or something. And then also hit sounds. Do I have any hit sounds? Oh, that sucks. This is a downside. So since I'm using an Fmod, I'm not using Unity Audio. So I can't actually preview sounds in the damn editor. That's why I usually do all my sounds in a separate thing. One, I don't want a ton of sounds I'm not going to use. So what I need now is like human hurt noises. I need to hear the pain, the existential cries. Oh, that was kind of cool. Feels like a dinosaur with spit in the face. Those are pretty good. I like two. Ooh, those are good. So 6, 7, 8, and 1. So 1, 6, 7, 8. We'll go with those for now. So again, this is how I work with Fmod. So 1, 6, 7, 8. We're going to create a new event. It's going to be called no, wait, actually, we're going to do this. So delete this one. We're going to add a second audio track to this guy, and this is we're do another multi-instrument. We're going to take our files, drop them there. I probably only need to take it out to the longest sound file. All right, so now So if I take it off solo. So this is this is one of the cool features about Fmod is this multi-instrument tracks. I don't have to randomize this in script or in code. When I play the one shot, it does it for me. All right, so we're gonna hit save and then we're gonna Control F7 or build all platforms. We're gonna go back to the game. And Fmod banks are updating. Now if I hit play with the same exact code, we should have a little more. I wonder if I can, I can decrease the chance of those playing too. I can, so the grunt may not happen every time or whatever. It's another thing that I can do. That's so good. Oh my gosh, I love it. Again. The animation events, Fmod, sound banks, this is so designer friendly at this point because you specify the sound and where it happens on the animation and it just works. So that's pretty awesome. If I do say so for myself. One more again. What other sound? Oh my god, I love it so much. Oh, yeah. I mean, I've been so bummed out the last 2 days since Akira Toriyama died. Oh man, we lost. It's just so. I almost couldn't go on Twitter, man. It's just so. He influenced so many people and so many things, even Mario. Like, it's just nuts. So I need to move him up. So I haven't implemented the offset yet. Actually, let's clean up the attack animation in U-motion. Oh, I could scooch up his animation in U-motion from the origin and maybe not need to even do any fanciness. Because we'll see how it looks. Because theoretically, I think it's going to jump forward a little bit, maybe, and then back. But let's get the that attack into U-motion. So for my U-motion setup, what I like to do is I put the clip editor down here. U-motion. Now this is the way to animate in Unity. This is such a powerful tool. Now the pose editor, I'll put it right here, I think. Okay. So I'm going to open up. So you create a project for your different assets. So I have a project for the werewolf for the animations that I've already. Oh, wait, there we go. So here's the ones, all the animations with werewolf. So I'm going to go to versus attack 1. And now we're going to use my werewolf as the pose object. Just hit create config, ignore and continue. Okay. So we're in here. Did I IK him? Let's go. There are array configurations where appropriate joint. I'm just going to live with it. All right, so now I'm converting him to IK real quick, so I can manipulate him via IK. So I can grab a bone, and the hand's going to come with me. Hopefully I didn't have the key on. Yeah, I got keys on. All right, so let's go to the first frame. So now if I hit play, so on the import, the feet are looking rather sketch. So one thing I want to confirm. Yeah, he's on 0Y. So I like doing this work in orthographic. So I'm going to select there we go. What I'm going to do is correct the feet in the first frame. What can I trust as my 0? Yeah, that the shoulder on the road is making this a little less ideal. Okay, it's the line right there, so grab you. Bring you down just to, no. I don't know if I want to do any minimal changes to the footwork as I can to get them on the ground. All right, so that's pretty good for the first frame. Now I'm going to God, there's so many keys. So foot rotation for these two. So I'm going to copy this key and then this key. This is going to be a fucking nightmare. It came into U-Motion a little worse than I was hoping. All right, so this is what we're going to do for the foot rotation and position. I want the... Just want to fix the foot rotation across it. So I'm going to see what this looks like. So if we delete all the frames in between, and then we go over here and we paste. Oh shit, I didn't get all. There's a lot of frames. All right, now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to get rid of all the keys. Whoops. Between. And now the feet don't look as wonky. Like they're not all arched up, but I got to get them. So he cocks back, he rears up with his leg. I want to pin, so whenever I do this animation, I'm going to pin this foot right here. So we're going to pin this guy. So I pinned him. Did I? Why didn't he stay pinned? Oh, I think I know. So we go pin. I think I gotta do it every single frame or some shit. Left foot pinning. I've got it pinned. I'm in pose mode. I just gotta get the feet sitting right. Oh wait, that's right. So let's go out of here real quick. I want to see. some reason I don't want to IK the feet. This rig is a little, it's not standard, I don't think, so it's had the animation import. So it might be the easier fix here is do it right here in this window, because then the feet are pretty good throughout, just needs a little adjustment here and there. I wish I could run this through a keyframe reduction too. That'd make my life simpler. I might try to do that. Can I reduce keyframes here? You got any of those powers? Set sample rate. Ripple. No. Oh. New motion finally failed me. And I think it's my fault. I probably wanted to keep the FK animations for the feet, or keys. That's good enough for right now. I'm not going to do that. Let's work on the camera. That's more exciting. So let's get that camera working. All right. So let's go to perspective. I'm going to close these real quick just so I don't have them here. So on the Werewolf, I created a script called Unit Dolly Path Position Updater. I could also use animation events here to move the camera around. Because I want to do a cut instead of a solid, like here is the dolly system that I created. So if we basically I can move, I have a visual dolly path that I can adjust here, this green line, and create my camera dolly track, right, in the editor. And then all I got to do is update this path position to move it along that. So at different points, so the very first one I'd want to be, very first position is like somewhere like this. And then whenever the werewolf reaches back here, we're going to get it as close as possible there. Now we're going to make that the second point on the track. So here's the first point. Second point's here, but I don't like how it's doing that. Or no, that's fine, I think. And then for the third point, we're going to, where's it at? 2. We're going to really ramp up the speed on 2, but, well, so 2 is going to be from the perspective down here. So let's try right here. And so it's going to go from, boy, that's going to be weird. Hold on. Zero, 1, 2. Two, and then we're gonna go from 2 to 3 being over here. Well, let me make that 3. I'm on 3, right? Yeah. Yeah, 3. Shit. So this will be 3 right here. And a very violent. I think we're going to just X the rest. So before you can go. All right, there we go. So now this should move. Oh wait, I got this normalized. Do I want that still? Let's do this. Let's go hit play and just test it. So my dolly track system that I built is I'm able to spawn a dolly track, have it take over the camera priority, become the main camera, and then destroy itself once it's reached the end. So you can see here on play start, the camera takes priority because I got an object on there, and it's going to delete itself once it's done. I need to set the volume profile, so the depth of field and all that stuff will be appropriate for this interaction is the thing I need to do. So the end of it, it's way too fast in the beginning. So whenever the melee attack happens, I need to create that dolly track prefab. As a child, oh wait, That's right. My changes to the prefab aren't going to exist when I'm dragging it in from here yet. Anywho, action camera dolly. Oh. I'm going to save this as a different one. Duo attack 1, and then it's going to go down in here. Original prefab. I could make it a prefab variant, but I'll come back to that idea later. All right, so I'm going to delete the action cameras off the werewolf. So I think the way I'm going to provide the action camera is, again, with the melee action configs. So we're going to update those to provide a prefab melee action configs. I know you got open. Oh. This is going to be the dolly cam. And then why not provide the blood prefab here? So if this isn't null, we'll spawn this, and we'll also, do I have access to the melee? So right here, I can say instantiate a blood prefab, because this is when I'm getting attacked. Now again, the config will provide the prefab, but how do I know which config I'm in right here? Oh, right, I know. Yeah. Duh. Where's my code for that? My brain is melting. List of melee configs. There it is. Find all references. So we're in the current animation. We haven't changed yet. So I can say, boom, give me the config for the current animation ID, which is going to be 10. And if it isn't null, instantiate blood or melee action config dot blood prefab at the target unit dot world position plus vector 3 up times 2 and quaternion identity dot up. There we go. Now I'm eventually going to create a pool for blood prefabs, but it's a turn-based game, so it's not like I'm gonna have hundreds of blood prefabs spawning all at once. I got 2 people doing their thing. The prefab instantiating the prefab like this isn't so bad, but I probably will convert this to a pooled thing instead of instantiation. But for right now, we're going instantiation. It is what it is. All right, so that's that. So that's blood. Now what else I needed was shit. What was I doing? Just keep hitting control minus until I remember. Dolly cam prefab, that's it. So this I want to do at the very start. So take action, on the take action where I'm actually initiating the melee action. We are going to do this. Yeah, this is what it is. So if I do this here. So I've already know I just need this. That's right. So before we start playing the animation, we're going to spawn the dolly cam. Dolly cam prefab. All right, so now on every attack, blood should come out, and on attack start, we should get our new dolly cam. And this should be. This might work. We'll find out. We'll find out. I'm gonna get this John Woo shit going. Trust me. Watch it all break. So now I need to set these things, right? So if we go to my action cameras, I want to set this as that, and then on the unit, we go to the prefab, go back to you. Blood splash. What shit? Which one was it? Blood shape straight. Blood shape straight. All right. So now I'm saying the werewolf's 10th animation is a duo animation, and this is the victim or the duo partner's animation they will play. Here is the dolly cam for this action or this animation for the melee, and here's your particle effect for it. So that's pretty sweet little gig. And units can have 1 to 10 different attacks or idols or whatever. And using these configs, I can do different things based off of what they've picked. And then ones that don't have duo or any of that will just do what they normally do. So, did that. So instead of quaternion identity, I want the negative of No, wait. The target units forward is what I want, I think. Oh, fuck sticks. Target unit dot transform. Oh, I hate angle. So I think that's the right call right here. Now down here, I want to call it where it's at. The shitty thing is the action camera is still getting... Oh no, wait, hold on a sec. I need to be able to set the ease. So camera manager dot instance get brain default style equals cut. There we go. All right, we're saying cut. So we want the camera to cut directly to where we're at. No transition. And then do I know when this ends? We'll try it like that. This is probably not going to work, but we'll see. Do I? No, I don't think I do. I was going to say, does the animation event give me the point of the event? Like where it happened, but there's no point. It's a frame. So... yeah. We're slightly messed up now. It's working, but it's... Oh, I know. What is the reason? So where is it? Oh, I'm not parenting it. When I do this, I want... that should make it work better. Because I think what it's doing is spawning in the world space, unparent it, and the local adjustments aren't being applied. So now it's the child, the target. The target's way up. So I bring the target way down and then I hit play. There we go. So the target is way too high. We gotta cut it. Dolly target's right there. I'm gonna bring it down to about here. And then we're gonna save. And now we're gonna do it again. There we go. Honestly, I think I need a timeline. This here, like... I need to take the vector 3 or the vector 3 up off of that. I just wanted to play right. Brain farts. No vector 3. Just do world position. And let's see what that looks like for the blood splatter. All right, so I'm gonna move the unit next to him so we don't have to deal with the weird multi-turn thing. Let's scan the grid. Control snap. We are good. Let's hit play. Let us hit play. So one, it's easing down instead of cutting still. I need to get the camera perfectly in place and then oh yeah, I forgot. That's what I was testing, the blood. Yeah, it needs to go like 90 or... There it is. So if I select it here... Can't play it when I'm paused? Boo. Yeah, it needs to go up. Oh, you. Knocking the ant flow out of my character. Very astute. So If I take my rotation, it shoots down. Can I times these bad boys? Up. Oh, gosh, damn it. I could do it this way. Euler angles. Oh, right. That will translate it to... degrees. Oh, wait. Oh, what? Oh, it's returning void, and that's deprecated. Yeah. Oh, right. I hate this. I hate quaternion. I hate let's deprecate it. Oh, my brain. Hmm. Oh, yeah, wait. This is what I want to do. Rotate. Um, shit, what am I thinking here? I don't know if that's gonna work. Oh, my butt going numb. Gotta get up and stretch here in a minute. I don't know if I like that better. That looks amazing. It's fucking you up. I don't know why that's so funny. Oh, that's great. Oh, my bones. Hold on. Oh, that was good. All right, so is it staying in? Is this a feature or a bug? It makes me so happy. uh. She's pissed. So I also don't want to transform. I don't want to rotate on the up like I was doing because it's just rotating like that. But all right. I'm gonna take a quick break to get a snack. Laugh at what I've just did. I'll be right back in like 4 minutes. I got 2 bananas. So the action camera is working. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. So there's a scriptable object behind these. And what I want to do, I'm going to duplicate this one. And this is, I need to put these in their own folder, but duo attack 01. And I can control the speed of the dolly cam with this. Now did I... What am I thinking? It's normalized. Okay, so... Yeah, okay, this works. So with the normal, since it's the normalized, I can go to this, set this here, and now I can affect the speed. Let's just go with that. Let's see what that looks like. Again, it's still easing. See if it eases down into it. I want it to straight up cut. And I gotta fix the rotation bug. I don't know though, man. I'm... Oh my god. If it would start with like if it started with instead of this way and end it, because right now it's ending at the right orientation. If it started at the right orientation, it'd be even better. God, it almost works. Very hilarious way. No, I can't. So that still modified the target units transform. Maybe. It would be kind of cool if, like, I shifted the player's body. Like, so the swing comes in from here. I shift the player's body a little this way, and then swing. The next one comes and shifts it back, and then it could end up. I don't think I'm gonna go that in depth, but I could do it. I could do it. Let's see what this does. It's probably not gonna be right. So I'm gonna tell it not to destroy itself. Where's that at? Life, size over life, limit velocity. Um, Pause and catch up. Okay. Still destroying itself. Quit that. Circles. Like, I don't know. Oh, let me think. Let me think. Is it time for banana number 2? Oops. I messed up opening a banana. The top stayed on. Here's a cheap way to do it. Just rotate it in the prefab. Oops. It forgot to turn off looping. So botch. Oh, now I want quaternion identity, actually. I think. I believe that is what I need. So weird. I like how when the werewolf gets too close to the scene camera, his teeth disappear and he looks like he's got gum, or he lost all his teeth. He's gumming you to death. Alright. Okay, now I can see it. uh, actually, let's do this. I can't do that. Let's see if that'll work now. also got to get it to where the player gets back up on the ground properly. The feet are dipping into the ground after being attacked by the werewolf. I believe the werewolf needs to check itself also. Baby, I love your ways. Every day. Now it's facing the other way. You know what, actually, I'm gonna do this. Because I think I have a hunch. Just a hunch. But the one that I have on the unit that spawns at the start, that's not it. I really shouldn't have it there. But you see, I got it right here. When it plays and it's just doing its thing, and I don't mess with its rotation, it goes straight out. So you can see it on play. So now I'm just going to instantiate and see what happens. And they're probably way over at 0, 0, 0. Yep, damn it. Can I just say the parent? Yep, that's all I want. So target unit dot transform. There we go. This probably is going to do it because it'll be 0, 0, 0 in the local space of the target unit now, and it should be just like on startup. Oh, son of a bitch. So, yeah, no. Oh, yay, yay. It's working. It's working, it's working. But I got to zero that bad boy out. Oh, yeah, no, wait, okay. Yay, we're close, we're close. So, neg 90. Haha, we have it. Well, the blood probably needs to go down a little, but what I think I'm gonna do is oh, we got camera shake. Hold up, let's see what that looks like. Holy shit. Boom, 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 boom. Um, that needs to be toned down a notch. That's perfect almost. You got the camera shake, you got the attacking. Man, it's looking good. So what I want the blood to be randomized a bit. So we're gonna say we're just gonna go random. Range 1 to 10. Now I don't want to change the X actually. Or do I? No, yeah, that's fine. Because the X is neg 80 to neg 95. It's probably not going to do what I want, but I know that's not going to work either, but I'm just going to see if it affects it at all. I'll just update the prefab to do this for me instead of trying to do it here. It's good. I can just create a custom, modify that one to spawn randomly at an angle. That's easier. Blood fountain, blood heavy directional. I want better blood. What do you get when you gobble down sweets? I don't need this either. Where are we at? We're at 3 hours now. Bananas didn't quite do it. So we're going to pull out those cameras and fix them angles. Damn it, where's that? There we go. Let's try that out. So then it should be a tighter camera angle. Needs to look down more still. The last point needs to be way lower. Maybe this will do it. Maybe it won't. Yeah, the points got it. They need fixing. Okay. Let me actually check another thing. Hmm. That was pretty good. I can get better. And again, the dolly trek I don't think is the answer. The answer that I to this how I want to make it cinematic is going to be I need it to cut. It's not cutting. It's easing in. I need it to go cut, fade back, cut. So I need a more complicated sequence to do what I really want. So I think I'm going to leave it like this for now until I build out figure out how to make that more complicated sequence where it's not just a dolly cam going on its track. It's the camera's just going to points, tweening to points. I don't want to lose that Cinemachine magic. Ugh. Yeah, I'll figure it out. That being said, I do think I am going to take a break. And I'll probably hop on later. I'm going to stretch my bones, think through this. Definitely got accomplished what I want to get accomplished here. We got sound. We got the blood effects. We got the custom action camera. So... I still want to move him up a bit and clean up the animation. So visceral now, though. You got the screen shakes, you got the sound, you got the blood. The head IK. I want to get the head IK so the werewolf will look down at the player. I'll get that. All right. A lot of good polish on that attack. Fleshing out this system too, like setting up more duo attacks like this will be faster. Because of the way I've kind of set it up, it's pretty easy. Should just be designer kind of stuff, setting it up in the inspector. I don't think there's any coding really I need to do, but I think it's a timeline. I need to use a timeline to really achieve that look that I'm going for. The dolly isn't going to cut it. Moving it across the dolly isn't going to cut it. I need a timeline that I can kick off on the player animation, and that will give me full animator control over multiple objects. So that's probably where I'm going to go next, is trying a timeline out for this instance here. So anyways, thanks for watching. I'll be back here in a few hours, most likely. I'm going to eat, do some other stuff, and I will be back. Have a good one, guys.